And welcome back to the Homemade Podcast of Sports with your host Jay Pops. Guys, we're back. It is December 15th, 2022. We are getting closer and closer to it's the most wonderful time of the year. You guys know that song, sing it with me. You guys know it. It's getting closer, and it's getting close to the end of the year. Okay? No, the season did not go as planned, but we are looking for a bang. We're looking for a way to end the season with a bang. So far as recruiting is concerned, I can tell you that much. The early signing date is December 21st, which is a Wednesday. It is always on a Wednesday in December. If you guys didn't know, and if you guys are just looking to see, hey man, when the early signing day is. It is December 21st, people. This signing day here will be the most intriguing signing day for Texas A&M overall, and this will be the most intriguing signing day for college football, period, to me. All right. Alabama holds the number one spot, in which means that Nick Saban is looking for his 10th number one recruiting class. Okay. That speaks volume to what he's doing over there. And that speaks volume to Alabama football. It's no doubt that they will sign the number one class. As of right now, Texas A&M recruiting class ranking, so far as 247 Sports are concerned, is number 15 in the country with only 13 commits. I'm going to say this once again. Texas A&M is number 15 with only 13 commits. The guys that they have committed right now, for the ones that did not know, is 5-star defensive lineman David Hicks, 5-star running back Ruben Owens, 4-star inside offensive lineman Chase Vicentis, 4-star cornerback Bravion Rogers, 4-star athlete Dalton Brooks, 4-star cornerback Javon Thomas, 4-star inside offensive lineman TJ Shanahan, 4-star offensive tackle Colton Thompson, 4-star edge rusher Damian Sanford, 3-star edge rusher Rylan Kennedy, 3-star defensive lineman Samu, I'm not going to pronounce that last name, 3-star offensive tackle Nikhil Betron, and 3-star punter Tyler White. Okay? So those are the guys that they have committed right now, and that brings their recruiting class ranking to, like I say, number 15. This is only with 13 commits. Everybody else that's above them have about 19 to 25 commits. I'm going to say it once again. They got about 19 to 25 commits. Alabama right now has about 3 5-stars, 21 4-stars, and 1 3-star committed to their team. Georgia has 1 5-star, 19 4-stars, 3 3-stars. Once again, if you're gonna sit up there with the big boys, then you have to recruit just like the big boys. And this is what Jimbo Fisher has been doing ever since he's gotten here. Now, have it all panned out? No. Jimbo Fisher just got his first number one recruiting class on last year. All right. Another guy from that recruiting class has now hit transfer portal. Smoke Bouye, cornerback Smoke Bouye. He was a 4-star corner coming from out of high school. He is from Georgia. I had a feeling that he may leave as soon as he heard that our guy that was with us that we took from Georgia decided to go over there to Colorado and be their defensive coordinator. Once again, I had a feeling, pretty much knew it was coming. I do not think he'll go to Colorado. I think he'll go to Georgia. Okay? I honestly think he'll go back home to Georgia. And this is if if he rides it out in the transfer portal. Because that's right now, that transfer portal is packed. It is booked. it has over probably about 1,300 kids in there right now. This isn't just from FBS. This is from FCS as well. Okay. Once again, that thing has about over 1,300 kids in there. Everybody's not going to find a home. Some of these guys are going to have to come back. I'm sorry. I'm not saying some of these guys are going to have to come back to Texas A&M. What I'm saying is some of those guys are going to have to suck up their pride and come home back and just hope for the best for themselves. A guy to watch for inside of the transfer portal right now is quarterback JT Daniels. Where will he go? This is his third freaking time hitting the transfer portal. He didn't like it at USC. He didn't like it at Georgia. He didn't like it at West Virginia. So it's about to be his fourth time. It has to be a limit on that. All right. Understand what you guys say when you look at the coaches. The coaches can do it. Why can't we? Well, the coaches have contracts. So if that certain school can't buy out that contract, well, guess what? That coach has no choice but to be fired. So it will forever be a big difference in the kids versus the coaches. Okay? I'm going to say this once again. It will forever be a difference in the players versus the coaches. Players have contracts. Coaches have contracts. Players don't. All right? So that's the big difference. Players can continue to play anywhere they want to. Coaches can't. Coaches can be fired at any day without, I ain't going to say without any cause, but a coach can be fired. A player can get dismissed, but that doesn't mean he's fired. A player can get dismissed and go into the transfer portal. A coach can't. Okay, so it's a lot of people that are going to have to understand that when they try to put up this player versus the coaches mentality. Once again, one is on contract, the other one isn't. A scholarship is not a contract. A scholarship is just a scholarship. All right, a scholarship is a free ticket to get in college. Coach has to sign the contract, has to get an agent, everything. All right, so once again, it will forever be a difference in that. So my question is NIL in the transfer portal ruining the things that's happening right now in College Station? And is it ruining college football? So first and foremost, I just explained to you about transfer portal. In my honest opinion, and from what I've looked at, the transfer portal is indeed ruining college football. Not so far as NIL. NIL I don't have a problem with, just as well as a couple of more people don't have a problem with. But the transfer portal, I do. Why? I just told you over 1,300 kids are in there right now. Half of those guys aren't finding a home come 2023 season. Half of these guys will have to drop down to the FCS level. All right, especially if their spot has been taken from the school that they've transferred from. So what you do is you wish for the best with all of them, but some of these guys will have to drop down. I hate it for them, but at the end of the day, if you make your bed, then what do you have to do? You ultimately have to lay in it. And that's what some of these guys are doing. They're making the beds and they're laying in it. So far as NIL, like I said, I don't have a problem with NIL because NIL can follow you wherever your next destination lands. All right, I don't know everything that's with that. I'm pretty sure these guys are signing contracts and stuff like that. The offers that I'm hearing people say all the time, oh, this school offers such and such. Oh, that school offers such and such. The only school that can come out and actually say that they offer this and offer that because of the power that they have behind them is Oregon University. I'm going to say that once again. The only school that can typically say that is Oregon University. Why can only Oregon say that? Because they are owned by Nike. Okay, I'm going to say it once again. They're owned by Nike. So the guys that come in there for those marketing degrees, Nike is already waiting on them. Why? Because the owner of Nike is an Oregon alum. Okay, so it only makes sense to look out for your certain group of kids as opposing to other schools. All right, so that is the only one that can really come and tell me that they are really offering kids this much money and that much money. All right, and Nike is the sole booster of it all. Nike is the NIL collective group of them all, in which I don't have a problem with, because once again, that's Nike. Nike owns that. Hell, they're one of the biggest brands in the world, so of course they're going to probably pay for most of those guys over there. That's fine. The difference in paying and winning is what I just said. You can pay for kids to come and play there. That doesn't mean they're going to win. But you can pay for the talent to come there. Once again, that doesn't mean they're going to win. All right, and a lot of guys like to bring up Texas A&M and say, "Oh, look, yeah, see, they paid for all their recruits. Yeah, but they aren't winning anything." Well, I'm here to tell you this here: they didn't pay for all of those recruits. They didn't pay anything. If those kids wanted NIL deals, well, they went out and they got their own NIL deals. Texas A&M didn't pay for nothing. Okay, now did the outside collectives maybe have something set up for them on the outside when they arrived to campus and stuff like that? I'm pretty sure they did, just like any other school. That doesn't mean Texas A&M paid for them. See, you guys got things twisted. You got it all twisted and you got things wrong. So, once again, I don't have a problem with NIL. I don't. I just have a problem with transfer portal. It's too many transfers. It's no barriers around it. And what you're seeing right now in College Station is just a lot of guys going to the transfer portal and they're looking for a home. Chase Lane has found a home. Okay, and I hope Chase Lane goes out and be the young man that he can be out there at Georgia Tech. Notice what school I just said, Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech ain't offering NIL deals that's massive like that to keep their kids there. So Chase Lane didn't go there for an NIL deal. He went there because he chose to go there. Okay? So that's what's that on now. Another guy that's out there looking for a home, and I believe he will probably land over there at TCU, Chris Marshall. I believe he'll land at TCU. TCU NILs aren't no game changers. All right, Chris Marshall is just looking for a home. He's looking for a home. Denver Harris. I believe he may end up at LSU if everything goes right. He ain't looking for no NIL deal. He's just looking for a home. So guys got a lot of things twisted, you know. Smoke Bouye is another one. He ain't looking for no NIL deals. He's looking for a home, people. This doesn't have nothing to do with NIL. Once again, the problem is the transfer portal. It's just so easy to get in there. It's easy. And it's easy to get in there, and it's easy to mess up your college career. And I wish somebody would say that already. It's so easy to go in there and just mess up your college career just like that, to where you're stuck out. All right. So with that being said, does Jimbo Fisher have some work to do now that he's lost another cornerback and numerous players? Yes. But Jimbo Fisher and his recruiting staff are all working their asses off as we speak. Hell, as we speak, they're probably in another state right now. You know, they stayed over. You know, they're on flights, numerous flights. They probably stayed over and everything. They're working their ass off on this recruiting class, and they're working their ass off in the transfer portal. I believe that I believe that we're going to bring in probably about 20 guys in this class, bringing in more than what we thought we were. Like I said on yesterday, we'll probably bring in about 20 guys in this class and maybe about 10 to 15 guys in transfer portal. I'm just being totally honest. We have to replenish guys that have left. So with the guys leaving out, makes it a case for the guys coming in. Those guys come in and potentially be better. And before I end the show, I'm going to say this here. I was reading something in one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, one of the Facebook Aggie groups that I'm in, and somebody posted this here about a certain individual that either left in a transfer portal or that's on the team now. But they said this here. The guys that are leaving didn't necessarily get along with the guys that are there. All right. The guys that are there now didn't necessarily get along with the guys that left. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Half of the guys wanted to win, half of the guys didn't. I know the coaching was bad this year. I'm not going to discredit that. That's all on Jimbo Fisher. But some of these guys were just there to be there. Okay? And some of these guys are happy that they're gone. I'm being 100 with you. Some of these guys are happy that they're gone. In order to be a winning program, you have to continuously make changes. You have to. You guys to continuously make changes. Now, my wife is going to come make all of this noise in the middle of my show. I can see it right now. Watch this here. And I'm sorry, guys. We're going to end it anyways right here. But you got to make changes in order to continue to be a winning program. That's all I have for you guys. Once again, I thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast and make sure you guys get this out there, okay? Love all of you. I won't be back on tomorrow. I will be back on Monday. Love all of you. #GigMax.